Hi everybody, Jeff Prather here. I learned to shoot when I was serving with 7th Special Forces Group back in the 80s. I got to go to the Special Operations Tactics course, surgical shooting, hostage rescue shooting, and that's where I really started to learn about combat weaponry. Then I became a Drug Enforcement Administration Special Agent, Special Snowcap Operator, and Primary Firearms Instructor. And then I was working with the Defense Intelligence Agency. Along the way became an NRA pistol, rifle, shotgun law enforcement instructor, International Association of Law Enforcement firearms instructor, keynote speaker. Ended up teaching tens of thousands of military and intelligence personnel deploying basically 5-day pre-deployment courses using pistol and rifle, and made hundreds of arrests at gunpoint in this country and others. Carried, on aircraft, jumped out airplanes, dove with them. So I've got a lot of time on handguns. Of course, back in 2009, I founded Handgun Martial Arts Center. That is the handgun as a martial art, an American martial art, the true martial art. And finally, a while back, my friend Danny Klein got with me and was asking me what I would like to see in my ideal handgun. I've been wanting to make that for some time. I got the Prather war buoy out there, my idea of a knife, and so I was very excited for him to design my ideal handgun. Of course, that's a Glock. I was issued a Glock coming out of the DEA Academy at the FBI Academy back at Quantico. It is everybody's choice today. But I was really disappointed when the Army came out with the Glock 19X. I thought it was a really stupid gun. A lot of guys do. Shorter barrel, longer handle, doesn't work as well. Anyway, this is my idea of what a true martial artist's handgun is. And it kind of fits all rules. So it's a 17. Danny took a Gen 5 17 and cut the grip down to a 26. Kind of like a old Colt Commander slide and officer frame, and you see that with the Dan Wesson CCO as well. And then did a whole bunch of other things, collaborated with me, got my input on it, and I'm really pleased with the way this came out. So really you can have one gun. Usually, tier 1 operators, they get 2 guns issued, one's large, one's small for concealment. But as you can see with the shortened grip here, nothing is really going to print. So when I'm holstering here, that thing just disappears. It's gone. There's no print there at all, as you can see. I'm even pressing that shirt again. It just disappears. The draw is very quick and nice. And if you want to replace the magazine with a full-size magazine and run this as a duty gun, very easy to do that. So you can have one gun doing everything there for you. That's very helpful. So here's an overview of a lot of the features. This laser grip was custom designed by Danny Klein at kleintactical.com to my specifications. So it's vertical because it then is perpendicular as you grip the weapon, especially in the front strap and the back strap. That's the most important place. It's very open so that it won't get filled up with mud, blood, snow, whatever. The back strap is cut down a little bit, hole for drainage there. Of course, there are finger indentations so that you can rip out that magazine if it gets stuck. This is the regular Gen 5 magazine release that you can activate fairly easily. They've redesigned that. He has higher cut up under the trigger guard and recessed that for a much better grip there to come under there. That is very helpful, and that gives you a higher grip access on the weapon so that it is a more natural point. Really nice feature is the laser cut continues under the trigger guard so that with a good grip you are not sliding. The accelerator grips here are for the thumbs resting as you are gripping the weapon properly. That is a nice attention to detail that a lot of gunsmiths miss. The area here has the Prather Protector, my ideal handgun. The forward slide cuts are not quite so forward where you could possibly access the muzzle and muzzle yourself. but further back. And so that is a great faucet for doing this under stress conditions. So having carried a handgun in the military, in federal law enforcement, and intelligence, and taught handgun to tens of thousands of military intelligence law enforcement operators, this is my ideal handgun that Danny Klein at Klein Tactical put together for me. Contact him and get yours.